entertaining matchup between the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Levi Stadium. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Picked off by Upton Stout. And the 49ers are stopped a little inside the 30. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock. But that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd. Especially as a quarterback, it's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Here's the first carry from Christian McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
26-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18. Up.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. We'll actually head to that other sidelines.
First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Outside. Run around, up. Up.
Purdy on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's...
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
What's that?
And off the play fake, here's Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for his back, Jahmyr Gibbs there. So it'll be 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
180. What's that?
From the gun, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Diamador Lenore there on the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Purdy to throw it. It's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 12-point game in the first. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
No, he loves to do this. Kyle Shanahan telling his offense to stay out there, tack on 2 more. Play action now with Purdy. Buying some time left. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. A little bit curious if that missed extra point from earlier was on their minds, maybe. They avoid the kick entirely on this touchdown. They go for 2, and they convert. They're up 14-0.
I'm going to guess it is, Kate, because you know how these kickers work. And I'm not a kicker hater, okay? Let me be very clear. They've got a tough job. But you miss one, sometimes these coaches will say, the heck with that. I'm going to trust my offense to go out there and get it done, and that's exactly what they do.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. Checks it down again. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
The 46-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're to the end of 1. Our score, 14-0. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They start out 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When you see zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's on target to Williams. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for Detroit 1st down. Goff off the play action. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the 49ers nearly take it back for a pick 6, but he's stopped at the very last moment.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity.